Hello world, and welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you, my soul friend, are in the right place. I'm so excited about this episode because in this video we are speaking about personal and spiritual development. And the topic of this video is how to release the energy of guilt. Let's get straight into the video. Feeling guilty? Feeling guilty about something you've done and what you are not proud of? Or just having the energy of guilt? Like maybe you do things and you do them for yourself and you choose to carry out your own mission and you choose to do things that make you happy, and you feel like by you choosing what you really are called to do, that probably pissed people off and you feel guilty about it. You feel guilty that you take your energy away, all of that. So we're going to talk all about how to get rid of the energy and the vibration of guilt. But before we jump into the soul food, make sure you make it official if you are not a family member here at Mecca Mastery TV, and hit that subscribe button, baby, so you don't miss any updates every week, because I am dropping this weekly soul food for your soul every Monday. Okay, let's get into it. So, guilt. It sucks. Who likes it? Nobody likes to feel like that. When you feel guilty, you feel like you are always doing something wrong. You are on edge with yourself in your life. You always feel like somebody got one up over you, okay? Or you've done something and it's just like it just can't shake you. Plenty of times, years have passed, months have passed, I don't know, time has passed, and you've done that thing that which you were not proud of. Maybe you were not in a conscious space, or you were not aware, and you hurt somebody, or you hurt yourself, whatever, and you just still got the energy of it lingering on to you, okay? You're guilty. Or you've done things and you're not proud of, and it just created this negative cycle in your life, and you still got it. Actually, you're reminded of it every day because of whatever you see in your space. You're guilty. Or, like I said in the beginning, you just choose to do what you want to do. And by doing what you want to do and what makes you happy, it probably rub people the wrong way. And because they are so discombobulated, because they are so just feeling all over the place, because they are so in dis-ease and distress, because they're so mad by you doing that, they want your time, your attention, and think you should be doing something else, calling you selfish. You feel guilty for doing what you want to do, for doing what's true to you, for doing what's calling to your spirit, for aligning with your desires. And we're going to eliminate that right now, okay? The energy of guilt. What happens is when you have the energy and the vibration of guilt active within you, first of all, you're not forgiving yourself. In order to release it, you got to forgive yourself for anything that you have done, or any ways that you showed up for yourself in less than how you wanted to. Sometimes you could not show up for yourself in the way you wanted to because you didn't have the proper tools, or you didn't have the knowledge. You weren't conscious enough, okay? And so you can't keep beating yourself up over that. I'm going to tell you right now, you are forgiven. You are forgiven. Any sins that you have created, those sins, baby, forget about them, because you always forgiven. You have to first apologize to yourself, forgive yourself, and then ask the universe, ask your creator, God, whatever you pray to, whatever your source is, for forgiveness. Maybe if that thing, that guilt that you have is you didn't show up for your children in the way that you should have, and you didn't nurture them. Maybe in a relationship and you cheated. I don't know. It could be many things. But you have to ask for forgiveness, and you have to forgive yourself. What I recommend is, when you're in this space of having to forgive yourself and ask for forgiveness, is to journal about it, to write it out. Because when you write, you release, okay? To write. Probably write about the situation. I'm sorry I did this when I was not in my right mind. You know, I hate that this is something that I have to live with, but I release it and I let it go. And send the energy out of you in a space of love and light. You are not a bad person. You are not wrong for making mistakes, for causing harm, discomfort, or hurt from somebody else. But you have learned from it, right? Do your best to learn from it. Forgive yourself. Let it go. Because you cannot move forward, and you cannot feel free and at bliss and whole and at peace if you continue to carry this energy of guilt within your heart space, within your energy field, just in general. So that is that, okay? Another way to release the energy of guilt is through meditation. See yourself in a higher light. Start to visualize yourself as something higher than what you've been visualizing yourself as. You've been seeing yourself as lower than or out of tune with who you are. That's the only reason why the energy of guilt has been penetrating you like that. Because you've been looking at yourself as less than. You've been looking at yourself like evilish, like you want to crucify yourself, right? You can't. You got to rise above those low frequencies that you're placing on yourself. You have this self-sabotage that's going on, okay? Because you looking down on yourself. You questioning yourself. Why? You don't think you're deserving of X, Y, Z. You got to start looking at yourself as higher in every area of your life, right? Feeling like you deserve that in which you truly desire in every area of your life. Go higher. Raise the frequency and the vibrations higher. That's how you get out of guilt. You can never get out of guilt when you don't think that you're enough. When you don't think you deserve the money or the relationship, or you have all of these insecurities. Okay? You got to release that stuff. You got to raise the vibration. And then third, the last one is this. If you are in a space of guilt because you make people feel uncomfortable, usually this is the main one right here, because we hate making other people feel uncomfortable. Really, all of us are lovers, and we just get away from love. Our natural vibration is the vibration of love. And when we are growing, when we are thriving, when we are moving up the scales in life, when we are moving up the ladder of frequency, when our frequency is increasing, what happens is the frequency change with those people who we were once rendezvousing with, who we were once having a connection with. And so what happens is unconsciously other people start to get a little uncomfortable. So they do things to make you feel like you're the bad person. So let's say you have friends and y'all went out to the club all the time, or y'all drink and smoke, and y'all talked about guys or females, and y'all did was drink and talk about sex and be out spending money all the time and going to sleep at a inappropriate time and not caring about y'all health. And you just decided to start caring about yourself, start loving on yourself a little bit more, reading, okay, going to bed a little bit earlier, waking up with the sun, okay, cooking breakfast instead of always running to the brunches. Okay, you choose to just go to brunch maybe once this month, not every week. You going to brunch trying to be seen. What happens is the frequency will change. And when the frequency changes, people start making you feel bad, okay? Asking you what's wrong with you. They're going to start checking up on you. Are you switching up? Are you acting fake? And so because these people that you love dearly, okay, they feel dis-ease and discomfort within your relationship, you start to feel like something is wrong. So you revert back to what you were doing so you can feed them comfort when that's not your truth anymore. And you feel guilty. You feel guilty for choosing better. They start talking about you feel like you acting better, you think you better, all of this, but you don't. You're just living in your truth. You're just going with what your desires are, what your spirit wants, okay? That's it. You don't want to talk on the phone anymore for 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours out a day. You want to use that time to read. You want to use that time to work out. You want to use that time to really feel good. Probably to just be in solitude. It ain't got nothing to do with them. You're just trying to get closer to God. You're trying to do other things in your life. You're trying to go to different heights, and whatever you've been doing with those people is just not taking you there. Well, you got to understand this. To release that energy of guilt is to understand this. Hurt people hurt people. So when some people are hurting, they're going to try to hurt you. It's not intentional. And when you change up the frequency, that means something is going from one mode to another. It's going to be uncomfortable. But what you have to do is just allow. Whatever is meant for you will be on your path. If it's not, it won't be. You can't have an attachment to people or things. If they get mad at you for growing, okay, that ain't your business or your fault. You cannot self-sabotage yourself or not go in alignment with your truth because somebody is pissed about how you choosing to move. Maybe you're in a new relationship, and because now you've been wanting love for so long, you got this new partner in your life, and now you and your partner, y'all doing more things together than you and your best friends did, and they pissed about it. Well, of course it's going to change because you changed. Things changed in your life, and everybody's going to be mad about that. But now you feel guilty because your friends are like, whenever you didn't have a relationship or you weren't in a relationship, I was there and I was with you crying on your shoulder, blah, blah, blah. Well, you were, but that changed. You should be happy I'm not crying on your shoulder no more, bring you this low vibrational frequency, you being my therapist. You got to be the one to detach. You got to be the one to change up the vibe, okay? And if they fall off the face of the earth, so be it. You got to be okay with that. Pray for comfort. Pray for compassion for them. Pray that you are able to get over this easily, and then keep it moving. It ain't no better way around it. Use journaling and meditation so you can have a better relationship, and send them love and light. Anybody, send them love and light, but most importantly, send yourself love and light. And look forward to whatever it is that you're looking for, because life is a constant journey that's unfolding. If people are meant to be in your space, in your life, if the divine, because we don't make it up, the universe tells us who is supposed to be on our path or not us. If the divine, if the universe, if God, whatever you pray to says that this is right for you, it will be for you. And with that being said, I hope you love this video and you share this with a soul that you care about, because we always say here in Mecca Mastery TV that sharing is caring, okay? If you're on social media, make sure you connect with me on my social media platforms. And if you want one-on-one coaching and to dive with me deeper, because I am a spiritual life coach, I can guide you in different areas of your life. If you're looking to start a new phase of your life, if you feel all over the place, you can sit down with me for an hour within a Pick My Brain session. Link is in the description box. If you want any advice, or if you have any topics you want me to touch on that I can touch on, just email me directly at meccabookings@gmail.com. And also make sure you head over to meccafreeman.com, or just click the links. It's all in the links in the description box below to see all the soul food that we have available in virtual guides. As far as my membership program per month, I have a monthly membership program. It's only $22 a month. And then we have manifestation ritual guides that teach you how to use the power of manifesting and things like that, the moon energy, and how to truly manifest. 7-day meditation guides, 21-day healing plans, and so much more. So check all of that out in the description box below. And as always, I'm sending my love, my light, peace, tranquility, good ass vibes your way. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything, because you can do whatever you put your mind, your body, and your soul to. Remember, alignment is the goal. Peace and love. See you in the next episode.